You know, the metaphor is very simple. This is me, and this is my meat. And welcome back to Nanatsu no Taizai. What I wanted to do today, Demon Meliodas does come around in about an hour and a half or so. So before we actually get him dropped properly, and I am able to get him and use him and have a good time with it, I wanted to go ahead and play a little bit of the demon quests here. I wanted to play the one that I grinded up just now. We're going to do a hard mode with a friend from the Discord and just have a good time with it. So I'll see you guys in there, and let's have a real shindig of a hootenanny. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into this with Deanie from the Discord. And what I just wanted to say real quick is, for this actual team, we're playing on hard, so our power is going to be a little bit lower, unfortunately, than it's supposed to be at least. But what I am going to be doing here is we have two crowd control units in terms of the SSR, or the UR version of King, and Merlin. Merlin gets to instant freeze any turn that she ends up using it. And King, he ends up having to use his at the end of it, but as long as you have a 2-star version of his actual spear, he guarantees a stone on the boss itself. So honestly, the boss shouldn't be too bad, and it should just go pretty relaxing, honestly. I've had a little bit of trouble previously trying to do extreme, but actual hard doesn't really seem like it's too difficult. We're just gonna hop into this and have a good time with it, because I have finally gotten to the process of getting into the proper flow of the game. A lot of the flow, from what I'm seeing, is grinding out these bosses and trying to get as many horns as possible to actually get your characters up to 65. So I have enough horns to get Merlin up to 65 right now, and today I'm going to spend a lot of my time trying to get the red books to actually be able to get her up to 65 properly, just because I feel like it's going to be a good call. We do have a stone here, so I'm going to do that to move that across. My main goal is going to be to get the crowd control in, because Deanie doesn't actually have any of the crowd control units like Merlin or like the SSR version of King. So we'll just have to do our best here. Honestly, it shouldn't be too bad, because Slater is a godsend in terms of these raids, honestly. I have realized the process of things. Hendrickson is an okay unit, but unfortunately, he's... I would say he's one of the more poor DPS units in the game. He's good at debuffing, but honestly, he's pretty... He's pretty not that great when it comes to actually trying to control a field, for example. So I want to replace him as soon as possible with another character. I don't quite know who just yet, but I will end up getting there eventually. So I really wish that Hendrickson was really good, because he has this one form where he gets like the ash gray horns and has like the mohawk haircut, but he's still inside like the buff form. And I really wanted to buy the outfit, honestly, just because I like that like demon ash gray form a lot. I really like the actual design of it, and it hasn't been shown even once inside the entirety of season 2, so I'm hoping that we end up getting something else in there. Honestly, I don't know much about what the story goes into later on. So I don't know what direction the story takes. I don't know if Hendrickson's gonna get the horns back or something, but in this game, if he was good, I would have invested like, I think it's 20 diamonds or so for his weird haircut. However, unfortunately, he has gotten kind of shafted there. I feel like when I get Demon Meliodas, likely he's going to be my third character here. He's not that great for PvP from what I've seen. I've seen like a lot of showcases recently. It just seems as if he's made for getting like one big crit on like a boss like this, for example. But he's really easy to kill when it comes to PvP. I haven't had much trouble with him in just general so far. So it's not too great. But we'll pop this off. I think it auto skips if I have it set to it. Yeah, okay. So we'll do the Getsuga there. Honestly, I have plenty of freezes. Like, I've gotten really good like draws on the stuns. I might need to move one of those heal cards over to get a gold off to have some more cards for the future. But that's safe enough. We actually will guarantee a kill here, so I might move... I might just double move this turn, honestly. Like, I'm thinking of just going, like... If we end up killing the boss, heals will still go off. So what I might do... I'm going to move this over. I'm going to move this just to get the gold off. And I mean, I guess we'll just get the kill with this. It's not really a huge deal. We don't really need the heal right now, so I'm going to keep the 3-star card just in case. I have gotten times on the second phase of the hard mode where he gets a hit or two in, and it does hurt. Because the enemy does revive here at 0% on the first health bar. So, let's get to it. Honestly, these raids are really, really fun. I'm genuinely a big fan of how they structure these. I like the co-op a lot. And then I'll wait for the end of the actual thing here. And I will get my freeze off of my 2-star. I still have the 1-star, so I'm mostly safe for the most part just to get this done. Go for it. The 12k ain't that bad. We have the cool Lake Comet animation. Actually, I learned that Demon Meliodas and Merlin actually have a Fate combo together. So I'll be able to use that freely whenever I want to. And that's going to be super fun. I don't know any opportunity where I won't be using Merlin on a team alongside him. But I'm sure we'll find a time. I really want to see that animation properly at some point soon. Go for it. And the freeze is good to go. Now, the issue is the 2-star version of her freeze increases the damage dealt to the enemy after you hit him after the freeze. So typically you want to save those ones for when you can do more DPS later. It's just, I want him to be stunned every turn. So I'm going to use as many of these as possible. In this case, I'm probably going to get the Hendrickson ability ready, pop that, and then I'm going to end up getting the freeze off at the end of the turn as well. Because that just sounds good in general. Honestly, I feel as if right now I'm trying to save up. I currently have 50 diamonds. I'm trying to think of who I want to go in on in the future. Because we've had data mines of stuff like the Ashgrave version of Hendrickson. Galland has a full moveset now, which, by the way, I have now seen Galland's entire story. I have seen from moment 1 all the way to that fucking Escanor fight, and that is the shit. That is the absolute coolest thing in the world, and I'm so sad I ended up waiting this long to actually hop into this, because that was a really, really good moment. But Escanor is another really big one that I want to end up seeing at some point, so if they drop him as a banner, I might go in on it. The issue is I just need more characters to actually have a different team to run. I think it's all based on, what character in the future will be a DPS is basically the answer. Like a pure DPS, that is, not like a hybrid. I would love to get that green Meliodas, but at the same time, I can't run him alongside the demon one. So who knows if that'll actually matter to me that much. What I am going to do here, though, I'm going to pop the special. I'm going to get the 2-star card of Hendrickson here. And I'm going to end up popping the heal just to get some extra work in. Honestly, sitting on the 3-star heal isn't doing much for me. We're not really gaining too much off of it. But we get the slashes in. Pop that off. Honestly, I don't even think you can burn this enemy. So Hendrickson is literally completely useless for the most part. But that works out. Yeah, punch that man. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm now into the tail end of Season 2, so I've been really enjoying what they're doing so far. So I have now seen every opening. In terms of my rankings, I would say number 1 is the OVA opening. Honestly, that's just one of the best. Number 2, I would say, is the first one. Number 3 would be Howling. Number 4 would be the season, what do you call it? Season 2 opening 4, or the last one. I don't really like I like the animation a lot, but the actual song I'm not really a huge fan of. And the last place would definitely be the second opening of Season 1. It didn't make a really big impact for me, the second opening of Season 1, but I actually really do enjoy what they're putting down there. But that is our hard mode for today. And we get 2 horns, and I'll take a couple of SR, money chests. Absolutely. But for right now, what I am going to end up doing is I want to go check. So I think I have 22 demon horns now. And in that case, I will be able to get Merlin up by the end of today. Honestly, I might just do Demon Meliodas up to level 65 because he's kind of worth it. Because I need to get 1 big red book, so I really need to grind those out. Is today red books? I'm actually curious. Today actually might be blue. Yeah, today's blue. Damn it. Red was yesterday. I probably should have grinded that beforehand. Either way, I'm going to try to work on that today and try to get things done. For right now, thank you for watching this episode of the Nanatsu no Taizai. I think it was a pretty chill time. I think it was pretty nice. And what the plan is in roughly about, let's actually check the timer here. Roughly about an hour and 49 minutes, Hellbrand will come around, I'll buy 2 of his tokens here, and then I'll have a good time with Demon Meliodas in a showcase tomorrow. For right now, take it easy. I'll see you guys next time. And bye for now, everybody. Bye. Yeah.